Hello and welcome to Beyond 50 Skin. My name is Cindy. If you're new, really happy to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is a video that you guys have been requesting for quite some time. I'm going to review the top 3 competitors in the field of microcurrent and tell you which one I think is best and which one I would purchase. Just a quick reminder before you start any at-home skincare device, definitely check the contraindications, especially with microcurrent. You may have a particular health condition or situation where microcurrent might not be appropriate, so always check with your physician. It's always a good idea to do that first. So let's get busy talking about the top 3 competitors: the ZIIP, the NUFACE, this is the NUFACE Mini, and the Foreo Bear. This is the Foreo Bear Mini, the most recent microcurrent device that I've tried. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go wash up all of this makeup, and I'm going to do a side-by-side trial of the ZIIP and the Foreo Bear Mini. Unfortunately, my NUFACE device conked out after a year. This is not uncommon with this device, so unfortunately I can't give you a side-by-side comparison or do an on-camera demo with this, but I'm going to give you my opinion. I used it for the year that I had it, and I'm going to let you know how I feel about the results that I got with it. All right, so let me get this makeup washed off and I'll be right back. What is microcurrent and why are we using it for our faces? I did a really in-depth video on that and I'll link that above, but just quickly what microcurrent is. It's very low level current. 1/1,000,000th of an ampere is microcurrent and 1/1,000,000th of an ampere of electricity is nanocurrent. So it's very low level current that's supposed to go into the deeper layers of our skin and into the muscle bellies of our skin, increase adenosine triphosphate, the cellular energy of the cell to theoretically improve collagen and elastin. It's also supposed to help with fine lines, increase our facial structures by giving a slight subtle lift. All this is quite theoretical. Most of the studies done have been mouse studies. We definitely need more studies on microcurrent. So I'm all washed up and ready to do the demo. You always want to start your microcurrent sessions on clean skin, and you always want to use a conducting gel. If you don't use a conducting gel with the base of water or glycerin, which is a water-based humectant, then you're not going to get the circuit to complete, and you're not going to get the effect of the microcurrent that you're looking for. So basically the current will come out of the device and it will just stop because it won't go through oil-based cleansers. It won't go through oil-based products. It just interferes with the effectiveness of your microcurrent session. So definitely clean skin and use a conducting gel, whether it's one that you DIY or one that came with your device. So I'm going to talk through each of the devices, sort of my experience with them, when I've used them, and how long I use them. So I started out with the NUFACE Mini about 2 years ago. This was my entry level into microcurrent. I love this device. It was easy to use. It was low tech. All I had to do is charge it up and follow the little quick start guide. It was super easy to use. It talked about sort of things that I was worried about as far as that metal taste in my mouth, that was common. The strobing light sensation that I got around my eyes, that was common. I was a bit of a chicken, even after learning about microcurrent and galvanic current in class and having a couple of treatments years ago. I still was a little bit nervous to try an at-home device, but this was a super entry-level microcurrent device, really easy to use, no fiddling around with an app or any technology. You plug it in, you follow the guide, and you go. The negative about this device is it conked out after a year, and that's what I've been hearing, that they last about a year and then you have to repurchase them. The warranty is a year, so that was really frustrating that I had no recourse when it just basically would no longer charge. And there was nothing visibly wrong with it. I hadn't dropped it. I hadn't taken it in the shower with me. It just stopped working. So that was really frustrating, but it is a really great entry-level device. So if you're not into technology and you're just a starter, I highly recommend the NUFACE Mini. The next microcurrent device that I tried out was basically serendipitous. My NUFACE had died and ZIIP had seen some of my content and reached out to me and offered me the ZIIP to try. And I was like, yes, please. I'd heard so much about the ZIIP, mostly from Penn Smith on her channel. She's been using it for well over, I think, a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, right when it came out. She's got some great interviews with Melanie, the founder of the ZIIP. And I was like, yes, please. And so I wanted to give a big shout out to the ZIIP company for allowing me to try their device. And they did send this to me in PR. And I also got some of the gels for using with the device in PR. So my experience with the ZIIP, number one, it was pretty easy to download the app. They have, I think, about 14 different treatments that you can do along with the app. And it also can be used freestyle. You don't have to use the app. So I liked that it had both options, that I could use it with the app, without the app, The app was easy to download. You can follow right along with Melanie or one of the other tutorials, and they're very targeted treatments. It's very clear how to use it. It's slow, it's relaxing, it doesn't feel confusing, it's very intuitive. The next microcurrent device to come into my life was the Foreo Bear, and this is a result of you guys asking me to review this. I reached out to Foreo after they gifted me the Luna, and they said, yes, we'll send you a little mini bear, which they did. So I was really happy to receive this. Thank you to Foreo for providing this so that I can do the comparison between the ZIIP and the bear. Now, this is supposed to be designed for targeted areas around the eye area, the mouth area, and the brow area. It's not really designed as a full facial microcurrent device, but you can use it that way. The key to this one, again, you have to download the app. Do not throw away any of the packaging. This was a really frustrating piece for me. I'm pretty sure I had to dig this out of the garbage. You cannot use this device if you don't have the information from the packaging. You have to sync it with the app. You don't have to use it with the app beforehand, but I guess there was some fraud or there was some fake bears out there and they had to sort of lock that down. So you have to actually have your QR code and the information in your packaging to get this device to even work. Once you've synced it, you can freeform it. You don't have to use the app along with it. So that makes it fairly similar to the ZIIP. But the first trial, for the first time out, you definitely have to have your packaging information to get this started, and you have to log in and you have to create an account. But once you log in, the app is fairly intuitive. It's not quite as easy as the ZIIP app, but if you're even the least bit technologically savvy, you can figure it out. There didn't used to be tutorials that you could follow along with the bear, but now there are 3 tutorials. And I'm going to freeform my demo because there's not a full facial tutorial yet with the mini bear. There is with the larger bear, but the mini bear is sort of concentrated on the function of targeted treatments around the eye, around the mouth. So you can use it for freeforming, no problem, but they just don't have that tutorial up yet. So I just wanted to point that out. So if you're looking for a full facial device and you really want tutorials, you'll have to go with the mama bear, not the baby bear. Okay, so I'm gonna get going getting some conducting gel on here. I'm gonna use the ZIIP Gold conducting gel. I'm gonna do it on the left side of my face, and then I'm gonna use the Foreo Serum on the right side of my face. I'm gonna go through a free-formed 4-minute treatment on each side. When I show you the before and afters, what I want you to look for is compare side to side before and after, not ZIIP to Foreo, because every face is asymmetrical. I want you to look at the before picture of the ZIIP and the after picture of the ZIIP, the before picture of the Foreo and the after picture of the Foreo. If you compare side to side, it's not a fair comparison because this side of my face tends to already be slightly lifted. My face is not symmetrical. Nobody's face is symmetrical. So that's just a good trick when you're comparing after photos. Compare side to side, apples to apples. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of the ZIIP Gold lotion on and do a free-form treatment. I'll probably speed this up so that you don't have to wait for me to finish, and then I'll put up the before and afters. This is the Foreo Serum. Now, I've put on this serum all over my face. Probably a better way to do that is in segments. People do complain about the gels drying out, but because both of these serums are more glycerin-based than the NUFACE gel, they don't tend to dry out as fast as the NUFACE gel. Each of these serums I prefer to wash off. Some people just massage them into their skin. I don't really like to leave on either one of these serums. I have other skincare that I like to do after I finish my microcurrent sessions, so I wash these off, but you don't have to. The other thing is I do my microcurrent in the morning. I want that sort of lifted, toned look, so I prefer to do my microcurrent in the morning. One other difference between the currency outputs in these 2 devices is this is just microcurrent, and the ZIIP has micro and nanocurrent. Nanocurrent is, as I mentioned, 1/1000th of a current. It's supposed to offer a more long-term benefit to the skin. There's not a ton of research. I'm not even sure I saw any research on nanocurrent, but I wanted to point that out, that you're getting 2 types of current when you get the ZIIP. This is a very expensive device. There's a lot of technology in this. There's 14 waveforms. I couldn't find out on the Foreo what type of waveforms they use. I will at the end put the chart where there's a side-by-side comparison of the strength of the device, the frequency of the device, and the power of each device. I do find, and you'll see as I do this, that I have to leave this on the Foreo Bear on level 1 or I get contraction. You do not want your skin to contract. If you have muscle contraction, that's not microcurrent. That's one sort of myth, that microcurrent, you actually need to have a muscle contraction in order to get the benefits of the microcurrent. That's not what we're trying to do. Muscle contraction is an electrical muscle stimulation. It's a completely different modality. When I was an occupational therapist, my physical therapist would use that as an in-treatment sort of modality for rehabilitation, but we're not rehabilitating muscles. We are just stimulating ATP production, which is supposed to increase collagen and elastin and get a firmer toned look. We're not re-educating muscles. And I think that's one myth that really needs to be bust. If you're getting muscle contraction with, a very fine amount that you just feel for a brief second, but we're not supposed to be contracting muscles. That's electrical muscle stimulation. This is microcurrent. So I just wanted to kind of lay that out there. If you're getting muscle contraction, you're going to actually make the muscles work harder. It's actually going to be counterproductive. You're going to interfere with the production of ATP, and it's going to overexert the muscle, causing more issues than you started out with. If you're getting muscle contraction that's actually building up lactic acid and interfering with ATP production and sort of tiring out the muscles, that's not what we're trying to achieve with microcurrents. So let's get started with a quick ZIIP treatment. As I apply the ZIIP, you can see the light, and I'm going to do a 4-minute treatment on each side. I like the ZIIP because it tells you when to stop. It gives you a buzz of when to stop your glide, which is kind of nice. So it gives some nice feedback. And I'm going to do 3 passes on each side. My neck, my cheek. And like I said, I'm just freeforming this. I could pick one of the treatments in the app, but there's no reason you can't freeform it. I actually find that a little bit easier and a little bit more, I don't know, it fits into my routine better, and I actually do it. And you can kind of hear the buzzing. I find that if I'm relying on a treatment, then I just won't go the extra step to get out my phone, turn on the treatment, sync the device. I just prefer to freeform on a daily basis. Now, the ZIIP is 3 to 5 days a week. They really emphasize giving your face a rest and taking some off days. I'm going to start again on my neck. As you can see, when the ZIIP is in contact, the heads light up, and when it's off your skin, they go off. So it has a good feedback system for knowing when you're actually delivering treatment. Now I'm going to start my Foreo Bear treatment. Again, you could always sync this and do a treatment in the app. There's a center button in the middle that turns it on, and then if you tap that center button, you can go to 3 different levels. I have to stay on level 1 because if I go to level 3, I get that muscle contraction, which is not what we want. So I stay on level 1. You'll also hear it vibrating. It has T-sonic vibration, which the ZIIP does not. So I find that very relaxing, sort of as a little bit of different sort of sensory feedback information to my skin. It kind of just feels more relaxing. But once again, we're going to start with the neck. An upward motion. You want to avoid the center of your neck around your thyroid. That's not an area that you want to treat. And again, you see I have no muscle contraction. There is a little tingling sensation, but it's not painful, and it's barely noticeable. All right, that's the completion of my microcurrent session. I'm going to put the before and after pictures up and see if you see a difference. After taking a quick look in the mirror and looking at my before and afters, I don't see a huge difference between my treatment with the Foreo Bear and my treatment with the ZIIP for immediate results. They both give a slight contouring to the jawline, a little bit of definition to the cheekbones, a little lift in the brow area, but it's very subtle. So how would you decide between the ZIIP and the Foreo? So let's go through each of their parameters. If you're going to get the ZIIP, budget. This is a $500 device, close to $500 device. This is around $200. I do have discount codes for both of them, and the ZIIP is running a special 25% off till the end of January, so that might be a consideration for you. But that's a big price difference. The other difference is you're getting 2 types of current with this and multiple waveforms. The app is easier to use, whereas you're only getting microcurrent in this device. They do not disclose the waveforms. You have a little bit of a trickier app to kind of get through, and it can be a little frustrating from what I've heard from others. And it definitely took me longer to learn the app and learn the features of this. Another difference with the Foreo Bear is within the app, you can preset the intensities, and every time you go into the treatment, your intensity level is preset. With the ZIIP, there's no way to adjust the intensity. All the presets are in there. It's already ready to go. The treatments sort of adjust the waveforms and adjust the intensities depending on which facial treatment you choose. So this is a little bit more customizable, whereas the ZIIP is just a little bit more straightforward and not as adaptable. In the ZIIP, you have 24 wavelengths. I have no idea how many different waveforms or wavelengths that they use in the Foreo Bear. It's not disclosed. This definitely has a higher intensity. I'm going to show you how it gives a muscle contraction, which is something you do want to avoid when it's on level 3, just so you understand what I'm talking about. This is level 3, and interestingly, this also gives feedback when it touches the skin. The center light goes off, but you can see I'm getting some muscle contraction. That is not what you want. That is not what you want. You do not want your muscles to contract. So I just wanted to show you and just give you a warning that if you do start out on level 3, sorry, with this, let me turn this guy off. You do start out on level 3 with the Foreo Bear and you're getting those contractions, you might be counterproductive to what you're trying to achieve. So here's my final thought on all 3 devices and how you can choose if you've decided to purchase a microcurrent device. All right, if you are not really into technology, you just want to open the box, plug it in, and go, then definitely try the NUFACE Mini. I personally would never use all the attachments that came with the Trinity. It has an LED device, a prog device, they're expensive, you have to attach them. It would just be too much fuss. I just want to do a 3 to 5 minute treatment in the morning and be done. This is the perfect entry-level microcurrent, and like I said, I would have repurchased it if it hadn't conked out. The one negative is the fact that it conked out. Super irritating and no recourse. If you are super into high tech, if you want the newest and latest and greatest, and your budget can cover it, you're a ZIIP user. This is the coolest device. I love that it comes with 14 facials. The app is really easy to use. Even if you're kind of a low-tech person, I found it really intuitive, very easy to use, but the bugaboo is that it's super pricey. If you want something mid-range, something kind of cool and cute looking, the Bear is adorable. I love this. Do be careful on the intensities. This was the most intense device that I've used out of the 3 of these. Definitely caused some muscle contraction, which I would think you should avoid. I even reached out to the company and they're like, yeah, turn the intensity down. But if you want something cute, something easy to travel with, something waterproof, definitely go for the Foreo Bear. So that's my take on all 3 devices. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. Let's now look at the table that I put together so we can compare side by side prices, power, intensity, warranties, waterproof, not waterproof, currents, frequencies, all the things that you're really going to want to know before you make a purchasing decision. Thank you for joining me on my comparison between the ZIIP and the Foreo Bear. Finally, thank you for encouraging me to do this video. I had fun doing it, and like I said, microcurrent is not a definitive 100% proven modality, but you do get a very visual, a very immediate effect. You get a little bit of lymph drainage from it, and I just think it's a really nice addition to your self-care routine if it's something you're willing to invest in. So thanks again for joining me today and wishing you guys a skintastic day.